Welcome to Buy It on BirchStreet, the weekly show where we highlight the best of procure-to-pay on demand in innovation, automation, and solutions to help save you and your customers valuable money and time. BirchStreet Systems provides global enterprises with multiple locations a complete procure-to-pay business solution deploying cloud technology. I'm your host, Gareth Fraser. Our guest today is Senior Account Executive for the Northeast region of the United States and Canada, Paul St. John. Welcome to the show, Paul.
Hey, Gareth. Thank you for having me.
Great to have you here. And now, you know I'm in Sarasota, Florida, Paul, and oftentimes you're right down here in Sarasota, but I think you're back up north today. Is that correct?
It is. I look out the window and I look at the snow and look at the storm coming in, and I kind of wonder, why did I come back to the Northeast? You're in a great spot in Sarasota, and it's always sunny, and everyone's got a smile on their face.
We do, and you know, we have a lot of the white powder down here too, but you know that's the sands of Siesta Key Beach.
the good white powder.
The good, you know it. Well, again, it's great to have you on the show. We appreciate your length of time in the hospitality industry. So if we could kick off there by just asking you about your career and how you came to arrive at BirchStreet Systems.
Yeah, that's a great question. You know, when I think about my career, I look at it as a couple of different stages in my life. And what's interesting to me is how BirchStreet's kind of pulled it together. Early on in my career, I spent a lot of time implementing and selling ERP solutions in the mid-market, right? So getting comfortable with that environment and accounting solutions and managing those projects was exciting. From there, I kind of moved a little bit of a transition into hospitality, and I've kind of spent the last 17 years working with hospitality organizations on their group sales business, as well as, you know, their service optimization and revenue management strategies. So what's nice to me now is being here at BirchStreet, I get to combine kind of that hospitality experience with that ERP experience into kind of one solution that we deliver to the customer.
And for the benefit of our listeners, what's your specific role? What does it encompass here at BirchStreet Systems?
I'm a senior account executive here at BirchStreet System, and really my goal is to work with customers in the Northeast, finding solutions that'll help them be more efficient and use our solutions to build their business. So it's an exciting time.
It is, but it's also a time, as we've spoken about offline too, Paul, where the global industry has so dramatically changed. We see it in EMEA when we talk to Dan Heiser and Duncan Osborne. We see it in APAC, you know, as well. We see it in LATAM when we talk to Carla Canan as well. And we see it throughout the North America. How has the pandemic period impacted the hospitality industry's leading brands in your view?
Yeah, in my view, I think it's been a bit of a blessing in disguise, right? There's always a silver lining in these type of events. And when I look at the pandemic, I see an opportunity for the major brands to really reevaluate their operations, look at how they can be more efficient, and reimagine how they reach out to guests. And I think for us, I think that, you know, kind of tails into a lot of the things that we do from a value proposition perspective, you know, by helping them maximize spend, make sure they're as efficient as possible, and reduce costs in their organization. Those are all pandemic driven things that they're looking for within their operations. So I think that, you know, you look at the pandemic, there is a blessing as hospitality is being reimagined. And I think that is in alignment with a lot of the things that we do here at BirchStreet, ensuring that, you know, hospitality companies are providing their stakeholders additional revenues and positive results in their businesses.
With your extensive experience in the hospitality, sales, software, service, optimization, as you mentioned, what stands out in your mind, Paul, about BirchStreet's platform versus competitors?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is BirchStreet's platform really does allow us to show proven success and results for customers in reducing their cost and maximizing their spends. It's amazing to me how excited our customers get when they actually start to see how the software can help them and envision what it does in the future of their businesses. And I think that's probably the biggest thing, is maximizing their spend and ensuring that they're reducing costs in any way possible.
And we've only got time for one more question.
Okay.
And it's well known that you're a keen golfer. Now, you're not playing a lot right now in the snow unless you're somehow a genius at snow golf. But I know full well you were just down here recently in Florida on the links. As a keen golfer, what drew you to the sport, Paul, and what's it taught you in life?
Yeah, that's great. I do get to play even in the winter up here in the Northeast. I do participate with my son in a golf simulator league, which is fun. We kind of play indoors throughout the winter to keep ourselves sharp, which is great. But when I think about golf, I think, what drew me to it originally was the challenge. It's one of those things you can truly never master. Every day the conditions change or something's different that results in different results on the golf course, right? So I thought that was always great, because you never truly master it. You can only try to contain it. But I think what it's taught me, though, over the years is, like anything, you got to work at your craft. And the more you work at your craft, the more success you'll have. So, I take that into my daily life and look at how do I continue to work at my craft, whether it be as a parent, whether it be as a salesperson, whatever it is. Take that extra time to kind of really work at your craft and try to be better at it. And then I think the second thing is it's really taught me patience, right? With golf, you can go high and very low in many situations, especially in tournament golf. But what it's taught me over the years is if you're patient and kind of can keep level keeled with many things, you will find success. So those are probably the biggest things I've learned from the game of golf.
Oh, fantastic. And we benefit from those skill sets as you've come to BirchStreet Systems. It's been a joy to have you here, Paul. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Gareth. Have a great day.
You too. And from all of us here at BirchStreet Systems, it's goodbye for now, and we'll see you next time right here on It On BirchStreet.